Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to show you my latest updated tactics. We are going to be looking at the 4-2-2. And if you've noticed, anyone who watches my videos regularly, you might have an idea of how my team's been. I've managed to keep my team pretty similar a lot of the year. I've got a lot of players who've played a lot of games for the club. We've got like Blanc, 600 games now, geez. Van Dijk's on 400, but this is a first owner one. I did have a trade one that had a few hundred, so I don't know how many that had, but a lot. Patelis nearly at half of 1,000. Hullet's already over 100. Mbappe 336. Raquelme is now over 100. Mukiele, who replaced Llorente, is over 100. Llorente managed to hit nearly 800. But the new one that we're working on, Larson, 16 games, no contributions. I'm just subbing him off right now as I'm working on the evolution. His evolution path, pretty crazy. He's going to be 5'5" with pretty much 90 plus on a lot of the key stats. So I'm pretty excited about that one. And then I've got 2.3 million coins plus over 100 packs saved up for Team of the Year. And I've still got quite a few of the best packs from the season to get. So I'm excited. Lots more content coming this way on the channel as Team of the Year comes out. I will give you my opinions on all of them, whether they're good value, the best ones, and of course all the SBCs that come out of it. I think the content at the moment a little bit dead, to be honest. I think it's the calm before the storm. EA know this. EA are probably, in my opinion, going to do what they did during Black Friday, release some of the other promos and packs during it, and make it more hype. But if not, Team of the Year, they're going to have lots of crazy cards, crazy Team of the Year, female players as well this year, and probably some crazy icons. Let's get into the video though. So, the formation looking like, say, 4-2-2. Probably a bit of a hybrid of the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2. So for me, really, really good formation. I've used it quite a bit this year. It's probably my third favourite formation. The 4-4-2 is probably my number one. Then I'd say 4-3-2-1, then this. I say that from the start because I don't want people saying, oh, Zell, why are you saying this is the best formation now? I'm not. I'm just trying to give people options. I have people regularly in the comments saying, Zell, could you do a video about the 4-2-2? Could you do a video about this formation, this formation? I try give you guys variety. I know that I could just. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. Use 4-4-2 religiously, and that would probably get me the best results. It's probably the formation I'm best in. Like I say, I just think it's a very good formation. However, I'm trying to make content for you guys that I think you'll enjoy. So, like I say, the 4-2-2 for me is probably the one that people have requested most recently. The strengths of it: two strikers. That's really useful in the game. Any formation without two strikers definitely hinders itself a little bit. So I like having two strikers. The two cams, you don't get as much width as the 4-4-2 and probably don't defend quite as well, but it's probably the best formation. That's a normal formation you can use a lot for hitting long shots. The Travellas and Finesses from what do you call it? The Lamb and Ram in this formation are very, very good. It opens it up to play it to the strikers. I've got two finesse strikers there. You can get Travellas from the two CDMs from deep. You can even overlap with the fullbacks for quick passes. A lot of options, and it's pretty defensively solid. Don't think it's quite as good as the 4-4-2 in terms of the left mid and right mid do a bit more lifting, I guess, which is why I think that formation is just a bit more balanced with the width. It gives us a bit more useful, and the defending slightly better. But if you like attacking patterns, like going for long shots, good, solid, all-round balanced formation, I think this one genuinely is very, very good. The Lamb and Ram in this, in my opinion, still need to be very fast. They are still going to go down the wing quite a bit. And I do like 5-star weak foots up front. In terms of the formation, honestly, kept them very much the same, pretty much, as a lot of my other, like 4-4-2, 4-3-2-1. Might be slight changes in there. You could up the depth if you want to be a bit more aggressive. Up the width if you think you need that to help with the defending. The balanced direct passing is very unusual for me to change from that. It's just such a tried and tested combo over the last few years of FIFA, now EAFC. The width, You could go 50, I think, maybe, but I don't think 45 is too dissimilar anyway. For instructions, I go stay forward on both my strikers. You could go come back on defense on the slower one, but I'm testing it out. I'm trying to try different stuff. The cabin or the outside cabs come back on defense, get into the box. The getting to the box basically just makes them running behind, so it's pretty similar to the getting behind player instruction that you get with left mid and right mid. Come back on defense. You want them defending. If you want it to be like an all-out counter-attack formation, stay forward can be pretty good, and it's going to make it very hard for your opponent to defend, especially if they're overlapping the fullbacks. But then it's harder for you to defend, so it's finding the balance. The two CDMs I have on to stay back, cut passing lanes, cover centre. I find that they still get forward a fair bit anyway. If you're finding you're not getting enough options, maybe go balanced on the better attacking CDM. For the fullbacks, stay back, overlap. I'd like this when I've got players who I want to get forward. The overlap with whip pass is really nice. It doesn't overdo it, doesn't leave you caught out. Whereas if you go for the balanced overlap, they just attack on both sides and it can leave you a bit vulnerable. In terms of the more attacking one, very similar to what I do in my other formations. Up the depth, up the press to press after possession loss. And honestly, it works quite well. Just makes it a bit more aggressive, a bit harder for your opponents to play against. I put stay central on the two strikers. I want them to be a bit more central for when I get the ball back. I go basic on the outside cams, just so as in basic defense support, just so that they're able to counter attack a bit more. I still have stay back on one of the CDMs, but balanced on the more attack minded one, and I still have stay back on this. You could go balanced, but I think it'd be a bit overkill. Yeah, that's the formation. Plays really well. I'll probably do a video on it later this week in terms of some in-game highlights. Quick thing just before we finish, we'll have a very quick look at some of the SBCs that are out at the moment. This one, not bad, but I don't think the heroes are particularly great. I wouldn't be that bored about doing it. Gavi, very solid card. I mean, they're both pretty good. I think when I look at it, though, I think incisive pass is a lot better than first touch. This Gavi has a worse shot, but his passing's better. And he has a much better what you call it. They're both 5-star weak actually, I think. Okay, no. Yeah, I'd definitely go for the 5-star weak for one with incisive pass. I think that's miles better. Ashley Cole's decent, but let me have a look quickly at what the price of that is. Because I think a lot of the time these are just rip-offs in terms of what you'd actually be willing to pay normally. Yeah, 630k. Considering Havertz is better than him probably at 100 and something k. You do the maths there. Some pretty good SBCs. Like I say, it's pretty much the calm before the storm. I need to probably do some of these, to be fair, with us getting what you call it, Team of the Year stuff coming soon. I should get some of these upgrades done, ready for Team of the Year. Havertz still got 5 days left. He feels like he's been out forever. Yeah, I appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.